For some fans, basketball is just a game. For me, basketball is a business. Did you know that the outcome of NBA free agency is not created equal for all players? Well, in this video, I will discuss NBA free agency. Let's get into it. Hey, what's up? This is Offsides with Eve, where I discuss the operational elements of the NBA. One popular element of the NBA is NBA free agency. Free agency gives players whose contract has ended the opportunity to sign with their current team or a new team. Once a player's contract is ended, in this case, the player becomes a restricted free agent. Did you know that in 1970, the president of the Players Union, Oscar Robertson, and other active players at that time filed a lawsuit against the NBA? The lawsuit stated that the NBA conspired to restrain competition for services and skills of NBA professional basketball players. This case took 6 years to litigate. It actually settled in 1976. Through discussions, the NBA finally agreed to allow freedom for players through free agency, finally breaking the hold teams had on players with the reserve clause, which tied a player to his team through perpetuity. That means forever. In other words, free agency gives players the opportunity to move around and decide which team they want to play for. I will say it for every professional basketball player out there, for every basketball fan. Thank you, Oscar Robertson. If it wasn't for your efforts and your commitment to making sure that player movement was a possibility and now an option, the NBA offseason would be uneventful. Free agency is not created equal for all NBA players. According to the collective bargaining agreement, or the more popular term, the CBA, each player falls under a particular status. This status determines how a player or a team can exercise their rights within free agency. Status 1 are the first round picks. These players become restricted free agents within their fourth year of playing under their rookie scale contract. During the 2020 free agency period, a notable player, Brandon Ingram, from the New Orleans Pelicans, falls under this category. For the 2021 free agency period, players like Jason Tatum from the Boston Celtics, Kyle Kuzma from the Los Angeles Lakers, and Bam Adebayo from the Miami Heat fall under this category. They were all drafted in the first round of their NBA class. Status 2 are the second round picks and undrafted players. Players that fall under this status will be restricted free agents at the conclusion of their contract after they've played in the NBA for 3 seasons or less. During the 2020 free agency period, Brad Wanamaker of the Boston Celtics will fall under this category. For the 2021 free agency period, Gary Trent Jr. from Portland Trail Blazers would fall under this category. The final status under free agency are the two-way players. Players that fall under this status will become restricted free agents at the conclusion of their two-way contract, provided, however, that the player was on the NBA team's active or inactive list for 15 days or more during the previous NBA season. Taco Fall from the Boston Celtics will be a restricted free agent during the 2020 free agency period. For the 2021 free agency, Jalen Horde from the Portland Trail Blazers would fall under this category as well. Although free agency provides the opportunity for player movement, it has not eliminated the control teams have on players completely. Teams can still exercise the right to first refusal. This means that the player's original team can retain him by matching any terms of any offer from another team. The free agency process has a lot of moving parts and other valuable rules. This video was just a small piece of what free agency has to offer for NBA professional basketball players. Don't even get me started on the details of qualifying offers. I'll save that for another discussion. Well, that about wraps it up on today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, bye.